Well, I was going to start over that side by bridge, like the bouncy bridge, but see its tide's going out and the steps down are still underwater. We'll go and have a start there, because that's just going out. I thought it'd be further out than what it is now. Well, I thought I'd start here on this bit, seeing it's all uncovered. Last time we were down, all that were all sand. So let's see if it's washed anything. There's all red tiles down there. So I'll bring you back if I find out. Oh, that's not bad for a first find. Bit of tin glazed. Well, that looks like another bit of tin glazed. Oh, well, there are a few bits then. And like I say, if you need to lark on the Thames, you do need a permit from the Port of London Authority. And the only problem with mine, it runs out today. So I'm going to make the most of it. A few bits of plain, bit with stripe on, the tile. More tin glazed. Washed up on the dry bit here, right in the corner. And here we go. Another one, lost Mary. Nope, she's there. A lot of bones here. And we're going to make some stew. Nice stock from all the bones. Very salty. I just picked a bit up there. A little bit of embossing on. But seeing as I can't do much crafting with these, I'm just going to leave a lot of stuff today. Peg tile. Right, take that little bit because it's nice and small. Oh, there might be another one here. Yeah. That's an interesting. Yeah, so you can see where they poke the hole through. I might just take both of them pieces. Well, that's a nice bit of embossing. We'll take that bit. Well, there's no quackers here yet. There's enough pigeons. Oh, that'll keep them busy for a bit. Well, we've just had a boat go past. Well, I'm right where the pigeons were. I done a bit of tin glaze. It's a tin glazed day today. Bit of base rim there. Oh, a nice big peg hole there. I've picked enough peg holes up today. Right at wind. There's a bit of plain tin glaze, so I'm not going to bother with that. Want something with a pattern on. Well, I just picked up a bit of blue, but nothing much on it. Something nice there, I think. Little flowers. Or design petals. We'll take that little bit. Well, there's a lot more on shore here now. Well, there's a lot of the budgies here as well. None of the big ones yet. Well, let's have a see what's on here. I get all the way through under there, and it's going to go out a lot more. I'll be going over that side later. First thing, another bit of tingles, but just plain white. I've seen lots of pipe stems, but I haven't picked any up yet. So that's the patch I were on before. And when this tide goes out some more, you can walk all the way across there. A tiny little bit there. And again, I'm not collecting little bits like this today. Well, there's lots of little budgies. And Mary's up there out of the way of them. Here they come. Ah, you were younger, aren't you? Gotta watch where you're putting your clogs. No fighting. Mary's definitely keeping out of these the flappy things. We've got a quacker here now. Hey, stop chasing him away. There's a big herring gull over there, be looking at it. There's some stripes on there at the edge. Oh, I might take that. Not too much on here, and it looks like Mary's made some friends, so she's going to move now. Well, we'll go through that way. Mary's left her friends and walking along the top. Oh, got one of them Egyptian geese there. And what's that? Charcoal again. We'll get washed up on beach here. Oh, do you want some? Well, leave some for some others. I haven't got too much today. walk away if you don't like them. A bone there, but that looks like a bit of a sheep or well, probably a sheep's horn. Yeah. Do you want some? Oh, pigeons. Do you want some? Mary's keeping away from the flappy things. I wonder if that's the base of the pot I found down here last time. Well, that's plain on outside and glazed on inside. That's like part of a handle and a bit probably late most post-medieval redware. Low fire, probably a cooking pot or something. Well, got a few little bits on there. We'll have a wander over the bouncy bridge to that side. It's just starting to come uncovered. Well, we can get off the bottom of them steps now. See what there is. Well, down on the other side, and that's the bit we were on before. But just two little bits. A bit of ting glaze, and I think that's transfer print. It's a nice little bit. I'll keep that bit today. Lots and lots of pipe stems. Ooh, that's got some writing on. Oh well, that's decorated. A little bit of writing on. I'll work out what that is later. I'll not bother with that one. Bit of pearl wheel, feather edge, a bit of flute in there. I think that might be a bit of Wester walls. Just a bit of fluting on it. Oh, plenty of the big budgies here. But just after nice bits, even if some of them are little, but I'm having to be a bit selective now. Alright, a bit that we're rolling away. Oh, that's hand decorated and scratched. It's quite modern machine, well, modernish, machine made or mould made. I'll take that bit just in case. Oh, rim of a pot there. Bit of blue there and blue there, but a bit more colour. Same pot, probably Westerwald again. But I don't know, that's got more grey than bluish. And a tan a little bit. I think that's a bit of a very late slipware. I need to find some more big pieces of this. Oh, that's sugar corn or not. Looks like it has that white there. Jury's out on that. Well, that's definitely sugar corn malt, so I'm going to leave that bit. We'll check that bit. That's tin glazed. Got a bit of a nice pattern on it there. Got a few bits. And a bit of pearl there, feather edge there. And another chunk of sugar corn. And a square peg tile. Oh, I'll take that one. Even though I've got a bag full of them already. That's a little bit of green. Feather edge, pearl there. A bit too small to make for now. Oh, another one with a square peg hole. And no fingerprints or footprints on that yet. And a bit more sugar corn. Thicker piece, probably top. Yeah, that's the top piece. I've got a bottom, and now I've got a top. There must be loads more in all this redware here. Well, that might be a piece we're going to keep. Can you spot the find? Oh, it's only a little bit, but I'm taking that. Comb slipware. Only a small bit. Well, there's a lot more coming uncovered, but I'm trying to cram as many beaches as I can in today. Well, rainbow over Wapping. See if I can get a better shot of that in a minute. Well, looking at footprints, there's not been many down, probably just one or two. And there's still nobody hanging up about there. Well, let's see if we can get out on here. And Mary by the Prospect. Well, bit of plastic out the river. Oh, old shoe sole there. Just a bit of plain wear. Yep, Just some up with a red stripe on. Well, I'll just kick that bit. Oh. See if that staining comes off. Well, just a bit of rainbow left over there. I've been finding lots of pipe stems, no bits of balls. I found a couple of heels, but nothing with markings on. Apart from, like I say, that one bit of stem before with some writing on, but no balls or even bits of balls. Big chunk of blue there. No, I don't think I'll bother with that. Back home I would, but down here with no crafting in my last day. Well, wine glass base there. That base of a shot glass there. And they've probably come out of the prospect. Somebody dropped them over the balcony. Well, a bit of a heel there, but I'm going to leave that bit. Well, a bit of very warm feather edge there. A nice little bit of red. Oh, both sides and all. If you can hear me over the waves coming in. Just had a boat go past again. Well, not that much to write home about so far. We'll just see what's under there. So I've had one or two pipe balls out from round there. But nothing, just pipe balls and a few little bits, but nothing too much. But you've got to look. Some days you win, some days you don't. Oh, I've got a big chunk of slip there. It looks like it, but I think that might be quite late. Don't have that yellowness of the early stuff. But it's still a nice big chunk. There's a bit there, but I'd spotted that first. I thought I want to see if there's out on the heel of it. No. No markings on there. A bit of mottled wear, but I say, oh, I'll take that. Oh, not that far away. Vape number 2. We'll get that out at River. Oh, the battery's gone out of it already. But it's a chunk of plastic out at River. I found quite a bit of this down here with that checker pattern on, but that's got some on, but we'll never know what that's going to be. Well, I'll just pick that up, big water container, so we'll get that in at the bin as we're going back. And we've had another boat. And it's definitely not washing anything good in. Well, while we were here we had to call in for a pint of the falling down water. Oh, don't know when we'll be next here. But we're going across the river now. Well, back over the other side again. And let's see what we can get on here. This is going to be the last one of the day. Well, let's see if we get out on here. We were over there before by the prospect, and now we're over this side. Well, I just thought I'd have a look, see if that scooter was still here, and it is. And it's fairly well buried now. Well, remains of a push iron down there. That's not doing anything. Well, we're getting very near low tide now, I should think, if not low tide. I'm very slack. No boats here at the moment. But let's see if we do find anything. Oh, we're saying no boats. There's one of the culprits. Just watch these waves coming in a minute. Here is the shark coming in. Well, let's hope it washes something good for us. Oh, one bit of pipe stem, a few bits of plane, but nothing else so far. Well, I just got this bit thinking of that glaze, base of a pot, but it's part of a Sunderland or even a Staffordshire slipware bowl. Probably a quite late one going off the size and shape of it. But since I haven't found that much on here, I'll take that for now. I'll just pick that up. A bit of mother of pearl. Near enough a heart shape. So we'll see what that dries up like. I'll just pick that up. Got a green on it, which is Tudor, medieval. But it looks, the clay looks too clean without inclusions in. But you never know. Well, something with a bit of colour, even if it's only a green stripe. We'll let that carry on its journey. Well, some big chunks of anchor chain. That's next to my size 10 clogs. And a big patch of nails. But I can't see any copper ones. Oh, nice big long piece of pipe. Well, a bit of redware slitware, edge of a big charger plate, I think. And a few of the big budgies down here. Well, I've not been finding too much. Oh, that's a bit of tile. Oh, yeah. Don't think it's tin glaze, but I'll clean it up and see what it is. Well, another roof tile. Well, see if these ones want the last bit of my feed. Oh, you coming over? You want some? There's your partner. Usually two of you together down here. Yep, that's the last of it for you. I just saw that, I thought it were modern, but it does look like some slipware. Oh yeah, but not too bad a piece. And another big chunky pipe stem. Leave that. A bit of stripy stuff. I just spotted that big chunk of glass. There's a bit of a puntal mark there, so I think that's quite old. I think this is going to be the last find of the last lark. Mary's gone up the stairs ready, waiting for me. So, yeah, with my licence running out today, I might be back down various places, but I'll only be doing a video and photo record and not taking anything. So we're going for some nosebag, scram, proving, and some more falling down water. Vino mucho collapso, giggle juice, whatever you want to call it, at the windmill, not windmill, Mayflower. Well, we had some good nosebag and a few sherbets. That should do us now. Right, the finds from lots and lots of places down on the Thames. Went to all the usual places that we go, and this was the last day of my permit until I managed to get another one. But let's get rid of some of the junk. Yep, vape, but there were no battery in it, but at least we got the plastic and the rest of the stuff out of the water. And another one of them, which I'll pull in bits afterwards. Get the battery out of it. And one of these. I think they might be out of vapes. I don't know actually what they are. I found quite a few over the years. If anybody knows what they are or what they're from, let us know. And a glow-in-the-dark ball. Right, that's got rid of them bits. Chunker, well, terracotta. There's that inside and out. That's probably near the top. Quite low fired. Late post-medieval. I'll never know. Well, at base of a cooling pot, going off the colour inside. Base, like I say, at the base. Well, cooling pot or mixing pot. Again, probably quite late. And a few bits of delf, some base of a little plate there. Same again there, but it's worn the rim down. And that might be part of a tile with nothing on the back and with being flat. And maybe it's same again there. And again, a bit of a plate or bowl going off the curve. And this, probably late, but going off the green, I was hoping it might have been like medieval Tudor or something like that, but it's probably just something later. You never know. And another peg tile, top corner bit. Still not found one with a thumbprint or handprint or footprint in, but nice big hole there. And another one with a nice square hole in it. Again, these can be from very early up till quite late-ish. But I do like finding them with holes in, various sizes holes. And again, another chunk. And yeah, just glazed on the inside. I would say late post-medieval, more than likely. Probably a cooking pot. Part of the handle there, you can see where it's been pressed on. And a bit of a plate, a bit of transfer print on. I would say either late 1800s or very early 1900s. Pity there's not more of that ribbon, but and a little flower. I spotted that and I thought, oh, is it a bit of a pipe? But I think it's just probably part of an ornament or something. And a bit of salt glaze. And a bit of transfer print that's got quite a lot of staining in. And two bits of sugar cone. A middle bit, and that's the top bit of the cone. And in an early video I found a bit of the bottom bit that has the hole in the bottom, so I've now got the top bit of a cone and a middle bit. And lots of little bits, little flowers on both sides. It's in a nice piece, is that red one. And some which flower buds are just design. Looks a little bit hand painted, but maybe not. And a bit of, I think that's mottled spongeware. A bit of pipe stem with some writing on, H or S. I think it's an E or an L, double L. I haven't been able to find who that is yet. I don't know whether that's decoration or just how it's come out of the press mould. And a bit of mother of pearl. Just picked it up because it's like heart shaped. And some sort of design there, machine made there, pressed. Now I don't know whether that's just decoration or used as a match striker. and a bit with checkerboard pattern on. Pity there's not more of that design there. Could see what it was, but yeah. But I found quite a few bits of stoneware plates in that area. So it's probably from a cafe or somewhere or other. And a bit of blue transfer. You can actually just see there where the edge of transfer is just joined, or it's ripped when they've been putting it on. And various bits of slipware. I think that's quite late because the thickness of it and the colour, because it's not that usual creamy colour, it's more white, milk coloured. A few bits of combed stuff, and that's probably the edge of one where they got them a bit finer, and that's probably, well, the top edge, probably a big charger dish. But I do like finding this stuff. And I think that's what, well, and the final bit, yeah. And again, it's a pity there's not more of this, but it was virtually last find that I found to the day. Delft tile, wall tile, hand painted, probably either late 1600s, early 1700s, and it's Delft style. But I'm thinking it might be a UK made one, London made, because of this sandstone. It's very gritty and it doesn't feel like the other tiles, bits of tile I found, but it's more like the London clay. But again, I could be wrong on it, but it is a nice piece. Oh, and there were big base of a big bottle, very dark. Yeah. So, which bits are going to end up in the frame of fame? You'll have to keep watching. Well, let's sort out the bits to go in. Nice bits of Delft there. Transfer print and a bit of pipe. And the mother of pearl heart. Slipware and another bit of transfer print. Probably a hospital is that marking on it. Got to be careful with this one because it doesn't clip down. They're nice, these frames, even these bigger ones. Well, it's bye from us on the Thames today, and hope you enjoyed what little we found, or how much we found. So it's goodbye from Mary and Stephen.